Hello, this is Carillion with part 24 of my Total War Rome 2 as Rome at very hard difficulty, and we are playing Whack-A-Mole, which I so very much did not want to play. So we have a navy. They're not a huge navy, but our garrison is a garrison in a non-walled city, and so they're not going to be that amazing. We're going to fight this out though, just because I want to do as much damage as possible to this navy at this point in time. We have an army I think that can get here next turn regardless, but they were kind of playing run after another Helvetii army. It's the least fun part about some of this is when you have one or two armies that are just floating around and you're trying to smack them down. But we're going to set up a defensive line here, and we're going to make them pay for this city. Pay heavily. So let's see. We're going to assume that they park over here. So you're for now going to line up there with him in front of you, and both of you are going to go into that. Oh, that's right, you're this one. Okay, then we'll throw our javelin guys here. Actually, we're going to put our javelin guys outside the city. They're going to come running around and attempting to shoot into the back. And peasants, go stand over here. Okay, I'm going to start that border battle. I'm going to see where they go. If they move towards here, we'll need to adjust accordingly. I'm hoping they land outside the city. It looks like some may land in and some may land out, and that's gonna suck. Huh. In that case, you're gonna leave that. You're gonna come to here. You're just gonna come to here. You're gonna come to here. And they're going to get out of their formation and move to here. And you're just going to stand here and get into that square formation. I think not that it really matters. In this one, I think they have to actually fight me.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
That's interesting. They're not actually fighting me, but I don't think they can win by taking the circle. Not only walled cities.
Our general is under attack.
Well, these. I'm gonna send you around to fight these guys. You can also get in Tetsubo, because if they're gonna just throw stuff at us, we'll get in Tetsubo and wait for them to attack. Ooh, the general. That's who we need to shoot down. Okay, peasants, come around here. You charge in. You charge in.
The men are wavering. Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Okay, peasants. It's kind of useless, but charge into the flank. They broke too many of our troops. I'm gonna go fire at these. We're actually doing pretty well. I need you guys to come around here. No. Our peasants are gonna start falling. We need you guys to come and throw your... Again, I don't expect to win this, but if we can...
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display. Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
If we can kill the general. I don't think we're going to be able to kill the general, but if we could kill the general, this would... Now our unit's breaking.
Flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Well, we'll try to skirmish with him. We have basically no chance of winning this, although the balance of power is still amazingly even. We basically have to kill this general. Our Tetsubo did not just did not protect us enough for... Now, the next fight, when we come back here and we take this city, will be incredibly straightforward and easy. Come on, break the general. Kill the general. I've killed 66% of the unit. Almost 75%. I'm not gonna have enough left to stop the other units. If the general had broken earlier. I need to...
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Use up all my ammunition right there, and then I'll charge in. See if I can break anyone. That general really did not want to die.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Oh, the moment they used all the ammunition, they were done. So we lost more than we killed, unfortunately, but a bunch of that was peasants. We did do serious damage to most of their units, though. Considering these were like unhurt. These were all unhurt. That is some pretty good damage. These two mercenary units are what really sucked. Because they did so much damage to my sword unit. The Legion didn't really, even with in the Tetsubo, just really got destroyed by their fire. Oh well. That guy did pretty well. 257 kills. If either of these units had performed as well as I'd hoped, we might have actually been able to win this. But they just basically wiped out those units before they got to act. Yeah, Helvetia's claimed the territory. But that's okay. Yeah, we have a triumph. We're doing great. This I know. Okay. So the game of whack-a-mole continues. You obviously...
Make haste, men! Waiting for more orders. March!
come to here and fortify, because I don't want you to take winter attrition.
Ready for battle!
Go kill this rebel. We're gonna take that.
Ready for orders.
Go finish him off. There can be no stupid slave rebellion. We have no time for that.
You have further orders? At your... To your duties, men!
Do. Map movement. Okay.
We hunger for battle. Advance! Ready for further orders. Make haste, men! Commander!
We're gonna coercion you. Come on and join our side. Okay, well, that's fine, I guess. Not what I was hoping for, but
Waiting for more orders. Make haste, men!
we will accept what we can.
Commander! For death and honor! Is that all? Kill them all!
We have killed the Helvetii in the north.
Waiting for more orders. We hunger
And we're gonna make it back to here so that we don't take attrition losses. That would be good. That'd be very good. I'm gonna do that, save money. Because you can see that our money per turn is actually going down, even though we're doing very well at our building plans. We really have to get these regions before Macedon. That is the thing. We need to take here, here, here. Oh, they already have bells. We need to take the north. We need to at least up to here. We need to prevent them from getting anything on the ocean. Once we prevent that, we can look at the best way to actually go to war with Macedon. We can take some time, build up and plan an attack at the appropriate time. And we can build up the legions that are not legions into actual gold star uber legions of death. You're not going to be able to actually anywhere further north and you'll take attrition, which I don't want. Okay, so really upsetting. How are we looking here? We're really shy on food. We need food. We need a delicatessen. We need a fountain. Okay. Down here, we need a church. And that's good. Okay. So, I think we have another 4 turns until we can build our navies. Macedon just expanded really far north really fast. Maybe I should have held the Isles off until I had controlled more of the north. Then I'm leaving an enemy in my backfield. No, I needed to do it in the order I did it. What I just needed to do was do it faster. Wow, everyone is sending spies after me. So many spies. There is 2 full stacks of Macedonian army. You can say them in front. They are now vulnerable with hostile agents. That's fine. Okay. First of all, you are stuck. You. If I manipulate you, I have an 11% chance. That would be bad. If I manipulate you, I have a 30. At least I've hindered you.
Commander, at once.
This army was not hindered though, right? Oh, frick, how did Sparta get a land up here? That makes no sense.
We cannot follow this order.
Well, the war is going to be on.
Ready for battle.
Might as well force march you to as close to here as I can,
That is impossible. Your next
so that... Okay. Oh my goodness. What I needed to do did not happen. I just did not move fast enough. I don't understand how a Spartan army took a region this far north, so far from their borders.
Ready for orders.
Oh, you have a lot of navies down here. Okay. So. That unfortunately. How did Tuliferdum become?
Besieging settlement.
See, they just freaking whack-a-mole. I don't even know how he did that. I had defenders in Tuliferdum. I had converted the city.
Ready for battle.
So how the heck? Maybe it hadn't fully converted. F that. Okay, so that's going to be a wine trader. Okay.
Commander. We take this.
Now this should wipe out everything in this area.
Besieging settlement.
Now I just have that army over there. As we continue to play whack-a-mole with them. Meanwhile, Macedon is growing stronger. And so I'm going to need to prepare a massive assault all along here in Macedon. Now, I need to try to get Mons. There are all these navies out here, which are actual navies. Huh. Well, I continue to expand my borders. I continue to grow. I'm building everything that can be built. Getting here one turn too late was not good. But there's a limit to what I can do about that at the moment. They're taking attrition again because they don't have a place to go. I cannot expand my armies yet though, right? No. How is my navy plan coming along? 3 turns. So I basically need 3 turns of peace. And then I need to try to get a massive war going. Out of curiosity. Sparta. You like me. We have a non-aggression pact. I would like you to break your defensive alliance with Macedon. And I will offer you a defensive alliance in its place. And a massive payment. An even more massive payment. Nope. Hey Carthage, you sure you don't want to trade?
The people of Carthage welcome honest men and honest talk.
Really? Okay.
We do not need your charity.
So, at this point, I think going to war with Macedon is not necessarily in my best interest. Now, if I go in hard, I can rip them up a lot. I'm going to take away 5-6 settlements immediately, which is a huge bump on me and a seriously downgrade on them. But I don't have any navies. If I had navies already, it would be a totally different scenario. I need to finish dealing with the Helvetii and the Nori here. I have so many freaking navies. Instead of doing that again, I want you to build a dry dock. We will build a 4th navy up here in the north, because we're going to need to clear these out. And we're going to end the turn. People have gained skills. Movement. That. No, end turn. We need to consolidate, and we need to move in an orderly fashion when we attack Macedon, because they're huge and they have huge allies. And that makes them really strong. And I don't know how good the troops they are. I think Macedon gets some pretty amazing troops. And so they probably have some of the top tier troops by now. Oh my goodness. I needed to start murdering people over there. I need to build some navies in the north to deal with that.
There is much to be said for generosity between friends. It profits both parties. Don't you agree?
No.
We have
Although it would make it a lot easier to conquer you. Subjugate 20 factions. Gain a ton of money. I have so much money. Maintain 120 units. That I've done a while ago. We have a troubled populace in Suiba. Okay. I'm getting that. We have a lot of food, but I kind of think that food is still important. Public order is really bad, so we're not going to expand food any. Okay. We have several turns for the dry docks.
Ready for battle. Make haste, men.
Wonder if I can get them to give me military access, because if I get Mons Regis, that's big for my long-term plans. But it's not necessarily the best for my long-term plans. I need to be organized, which means taking out regions as I go. Okay, first of all, Macedon. Sparta. I would really like military
Greetings,
access.
honored guest. I serve as my
And it would be a client state. We'll pay you.
people.
Excellent. That means I can drop armies through their north without fear of pissing anyone off. We're gonna force march that. We have summer months, so it's an army. It's raiding.
Ready for orders. To victory!
There can be no raiding. Leave me alone. I lost the unit, but that's okay. These weren't Praetorians. And they got niftier. You need to get upgraded. Okay. First of all, we're gonna go with that. And you didn't actually get anything. Okay. So, go rock his world. Kill them all! We weren't able to actually kill them all. But now we're gonna kill them all. Kill them all. This might finish off the Helvetii, which should be good. Again, playing whack-a-mole is not the most enjoyable part of this game. We have finished the Helvetii.
Ready for orders.
You're gonna march back to Turleyfordum.
Patrols. I don't care how tired you are. Ready for battle.
Takes no food. Civil settlement. Farm. We're gonna make this into a trading port. We have a lot of food here. We should be good with that as well. I'm gonna hold off on doing that for now. We need to spend some time to okay, we need to start killing some folks. Nope, that's not gonna work. This one, if we try to assassinate, we highest is 7%. If we attempt to manipulate this person, we have 11%. Attempt to manipulate this person, we have 11. If we can't affect this next turn, that would be okay. We should not need you in Fleevum. We have a lot of unrest there. What's going on? Why are there so many slaves? I kill everyone. I don't enslave anyone. I'm gonna have another freaking slave uproll. If we're gonna have a slave revolt, let's kill all the slaves the next turn.
Ready for orders.
I'll move him up to here so he can deal with either one. I wish I had another Imperium. It would make it so much easier to deal with what's about to come. Lower the upkeep. Okay. We're making food. We're making this. We can't do that. But we are making progress in this area. We have no one there. We have done quite well at uniting our borders. Once we've dealt with this and made Flevium or Terliferdum fully happy with us, it will be a big step in the right direction. The war with the Roman-Greek war that's about to go on here is going to be pretty impressive.
Ready for
I
order.
really just need this army to get out of there.
On the move.
Almost to the point that I would gladly... Can I hire any more agents just to throw them randomly at this? Your agent. You need to come and help gang some people. Okay, we're gonna go into turn. These are going fairly fast. I'd like to be able to move that army out of the north too, but this is gonna get a rebellion in the north that I have to deal with. And then getting back up there is a pain in the butt. So I need that region to be secure before I do that. But once I get my navies, and I'll, quickly build up navies, I will take the war to the Greek states. When I drop, 12 or 14 different forces upon them, it will be noted.
And so,
No. I don't believe you'll be useful.
My honorable master will
No,
have
I don't need you to have access. That's great. I'm almost up to 500,000. Oh my goodness, they retook it. I keep forgetting. Of course, it doesn't matter. This is the easiest battle. This is an easy battle. Can I just kill all the slaves? Like seriously, I want to murder every slave in the north.
At your command.
Again, you forgot the words again.
I am Rome's champion.
Come on, manipulate. Give me a whatever that is. Okay.
Ready for battle. March.
Ah, Sparta took Mons Regis. Well, that's fine, Sparta. We when we go to war, and we're going to go to war, we'll just need to take that freaking army out. Okay. I also get to pick my next level of things. I could build that. Don't really care about the Basilica. I could build this. I'm quickly reaching the point where tariffs and trade are going to cease to exist, so that might come too late to matter. Could build towards this. That'll be the last thing I build because really it doesn't matter to me. Okay, let's build that while I still have some trade. Before trade ceases to matter at all. Because I'm quickly reaching the point where trade will cease to matter at all. You are going to launch an assault at Escalus. what? You're a full agent. You. Hellenic is going up faster than Latin. It's because they hold 2 regions and are pumping their stuff into it. We don't need food there. Can I finally build my my navies? Next turn. Next turn, navies will begin coming into play. Which means I just want to end this turn so that I can actually build towards the war effort. Now, part of me thinks going to war with Carthage, and Carthage might be the better way to go. But I cannot ignore the threat that is the Greco alliance. Those 3 together have just proven too strong. They've conquered all the way up to the north, which means they can get into my backfield.
And I ask with all due respect for your august self, you could let us have some money.
You know, if you weren't a puppet, I would consider doing it.
I dare not ask much for my people. Only a single payment to replenish our sadly diminished coffers.
I would do it if you break a defensive alliance with Macedon. I will make it worth your while. I'll make it even more worth your while. And no. Apparently you guys have all benefited too much from each other, and so you're not willing to do that. Which is very poor for me.
There is much to be said
No.
for generosity.
You're not going to actually be of any use to
We
me.
are a mighty people, well versed in the uses of wealth and power. And so we love gold.
You're a client state of Samara. No, I don't care. If you're a client state, you're not of interest to me. Okay. Tillyfordham is unhappy. I'm so sorry for them. Okay, first things first. I can now finally build my freaking military. So. You. We're upgrading you to a level 2 hull. Your navy.
We're going to need a bigger fleet.
We just have to build in every one of our ports that we have. We're going to reinstate the legacy of the Meneses, and it's going to be that ship
It is an honor to serve Rome.
coming to port.
Easy into port.
Get the improved hull.
Rome needs more ships.
Oh my goodness. So I built all those things for nothing there. So you're gonna come up to Neapolis. And Neapolis, which already has a different one. You're gonna raise a fleet here. Oh, I haven't done anything with this. We'll go with that for what little it matters, because trade is something that's going to go down. I thought Neapolis got the port. Oh, it's Arrhenium. Okay, so you actually get disbanded. You, which makes sense. Hire him.
Your orders.
Come into port.
Easy into port.
Build. Sure.
We need good, strong men.
Oh, this is going to take forever to build up at this rate, but we're building our navies. We're at least getting something on it. Oh, the east is weakened as all get out. It's this middle area that's going to be a serious problem. I am pissed that they conquered these two regions.
Ready for orders.
Kill this guy.
To victory.
Kill this guy.
Leave none alive.
Cannot believe how many slave revolts I'm getting in Turleyfordum. Kill them all.
Waiting for more orders.
On the other hand, this general is becoming really good. Still, I want the region to be happy, not endlessly at war. There's another one. What do you do? That's good. Destroy this. Repair that. We need public works. I'm irritated that this is causing me trouble. We cannot move from these cities until they have garrisons, dang. Which is slow and sure. Okay, let's look over here at these ones. We're gonna buff that up because we need to counteract the Greco, the Hellenic culture.
We hunger for battle. Ready for orders. Get the fortifications ready.
We're gonna fortify up in the hopes of preventing so I'm going to move him all the way to be up next to Mons Regius. Maybe I'll move him to sit and fortify by Escalus. I'm not sure yet. Over here. Can you finally get the heck out of Dodge? Get the heck out of Dodge. You. Okay, you go join him.
We hunger for battle.
You're just going to come back and join this guy then.
1, 2.
Let's see if there's anything here. Yeah, secure promotion. You need to get back into the city, because that city is an angry city. Let's look at more stuff. We'll secure your promotion. We're going to not secure you. You're a statesman. I don't care about you. I care about generals. We're gonna adopt you. Yes. Have a wife. Have a wife. If you're all part of my family, I'm less worried about you. Have a wife. Okay, we're gonna go to end the turn. We're gonna spend another couple turns building up our navies. When they have 10-15 units strong of hard infantry, they will.
Perhaps, and I ask with all due respect for your august self.
Part of me
you could
really
let us
wants to
have some
agree with
money.
this. Part of me thinks this is stupid. But if he has a, I'm gonna accept, because I believe this gives me a
So it is
strong
done.
advantage in positioning before I declare war. And if he chooses to send an army out here, I'm not sure what his intended goal is, but we'll
I
see.
dare not ask much of my
No.
people.
But I can keep an eye on the armies filling in my lands.
I will be honest.
No.
One sacrifice.
Nope. Yeah. Stop the adoption. Okay. What do I need here? I need... Do I need a church? I don't think I need a church. I definitely don't need... When I have that church, are we looking for culture? We're already the dominant culture, and we're growing. So we'll get another type of forum. We're doing for food, we're doing good for food. Do that. Do that. And do that. Build everything. Oh, so they came up to here. Well, we have an army in Regan. If they get, you know, antsy. Okay, you. You're just gonna... march down to here and see what's going on here. So they only have the one army. You kind of need to stay put for the time being. Okay. You... I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna do military training. Yes. Fleevem. If I bring you out, how's Fleevem? Fleevem's doing okay if I bring you out. I'm gonna bring you to as Bursus. Or wait, what do you have? You're going to Byzantium. You need Roman legions, not this crap. We're just gonna get rid of those already. We're gonna go to Byzantium. We have legions. We have legions. Okay, let's build navies. First of all, you upgrade. Then I'm going to upgrade these just because I'll probably go to war before I finish expanding out them. And if I do, I'll just get rid of the units. we're gonna send you to Alia. So in Syracuse, we're going to change that back to a this, and Alia, we're going to change you to a military port. You will also be a Portuguese classes, so that I can build all of my navies. Ooh. Have I not gone around and fixed all that? Oh. Can't afford the food. You're going to be that. You're gonna be that. Be that. You're gonna be that. You're gonna be that. You're gonna be that. How much of this is my military? A lot. But cultural differences are a thing that should be going down. Learning's going up faster. Crud. Still, in one turn I'll be able to actually build fleets in Regan. If I bring you out, how does that...
Is that all?
Somehow we got better. So, you're going to be moving down. That's fine. Regan will start to build a fleet next turn, so I'll have my northern fleet. You're gonna come here and you're gonna... Or to Bedoy.
We hunger for
You need to move to our land so that we can actually heal your ass up. Then you're gonna fortify because I have no reason for you to do anything else. How are we doing here? We're doing great. How are we doing here? Nothing going on. How are we doing back here? We are doing fine, so let's increase that. And we're building as much as we can build. Here, that can be expanded. Where else can I expand my... Can't expand it there. I can't expand it here. Cannot I don't have one there. I can expand it here. I can definitely expand it here. War is high. We are expanding it already there. Can't do it there. Can't do it there. Can't do it there. We're done. Okay. So at that point, we're going to go ahead and end the turn. We're building up 3 or 4 navies. We're going to become a naval power before we try to fight Macedon and allies. Is it going to be exciting? Probably not. And we'll end up ending the video after this end phase. I don't think there'll probably be lots of people asking for non-aggressor, for military access for some horrible reason, and then we'll tell them all no.
One sacrifice.
No, I don't believe going to war for you will help me, and I don't believe you going to war for me is going to do
There is
anything.
much to be said for
Nope.
generosity.
Okay, so let's just see if anything happened. We have some leveling up. Tribal Confederation. This tribe has joined another, strengthening their cause and protecting their people. Shipwrights reports. We're building ships. We see our cost per turn is going down. We're gonna expand that. We're gonna end the turn here. So, like and subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, please leave them below. We'll be back with think, turn 24 or 25 next time, tomorrow. If you have any particular factions you'd like to see me play when we're done with this, we are closing in on the halfway point. And really, once we crush this alliance, it's really just a mop-up game after that. No one else is going to provide enough of a... Once I control all the, everything in this box area, it's just going to be a matter of steamrolling everything else. So, like and subscribe. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, or what you'd like to see in the future. Otherwise, have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.